What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will show you guys how to do hero landing here in Kinemaster. So first thing you want to do now to select the aspect ratio of your screen, click on this add. Now select the aspect ratio of your screen like so. Now let's load in our footage. Okay, now I have loaded in my footage and you can see that this is the footage I'm using right here. Okay guys, so on set when I was recording this video I didn't take a clean background, and for this type of effect we need a clean background of the footage, and we don't have that. So what we do now is to create a clean background by ourselves. So in this video I'll show you guys how to create a clean background by yourself in Kinemaster. So we want to pick a first frame, which is this frame. Just click on it, click here and capture and add as layer. Click on that. Now we have a layer. Just go to another frame, the ending part of the frame, and click here also, then capture as layer. So what we do now is to merge this together. Just drag this, then merge it together like so. Now we have the first layer and the second layer. So what we do now is to make this a split the screen in half like this. So we are not seeing anything yet because we still have to split this also. So click on this, then split it like this. Okay guys, so I need to pick a keyframe for this. So click on here, then let's choose the side we want to be visible for this. So this one is this, so we need to drag this here, and the other just drag it here like this. So now we have a clean background for this footage. Now when you play it through, so the hero just lands. So we need to trim the part we want the hero to be about to land. So we need, okay, this is why I cut back a little bit, because I want to capture a frame where the hero is on the sky, like this frame right here. So I need to capture this and save it, not as layer this time, but save it. Click here and capture and save. Alright, so click on this back icon to restore the previous effect we did. So this is the previous where we add this here. So, and this is exactly where I want him to start landing. So what we do now is to go to Photoshop or PixArt and cut that out, cut the image out, then bring it back in Kinemaster. Okay, now the next thing to do now is to import that image we cut out as a layer. So to do that, go to layer, then media. Now go to your directory where you save that. What I will do now is to drag this back a little, then cut it where the hero is visible. So the real hero is visible, not the PNG file. So cut that around here. So I need to drag it a little. Okay, now what I will do now is to animate this as if it's falling from the sky. So click on this key, then come here, then resize it so it will not match, but just something like this is okay. So when you play this, so you see that this effect is not working perfect right now. So what we do now is to animate this first keyframe. Just drag it up to be out of the frame. So while you play this, so you fell from the sky, but the falling is so slow, so we need to drag this here. So the more you drag it close, the more it is fast. So play this like this. So you see that this is really getting better. So drag it again. Okay, so let's do it a little bit, and this should be fine. Now this is nice. So the next thing to do now is to add a motion blur to this, because this doesn't have any motion blur, so it looks fake. So to make it look like real, so let's add motion blur. So click on layer, then effect. Now scroll down, You can add motion. I downloaded this so you can get it. Just add the motion blur. Now this motion blur is on different directions, so we need to make it downward. So click on settings here, then the angle, need to change the angle like so, and the strength, just put it to 1. Okay, just click on the motion blur, then cut the frame out, trim it like so. So here it's okay. Now click on the motion blur. Now go to the first frame, make it small, very small, drag it to the sky like this. Now click on the key. So wherever you see the hero landing, so you have to drag the motion blur to you like this. So expand it a little. So this is okay. Now when you play this, so this is really nice, and the motion blur we added to this make it look nice. So the next thing to do now is to add the crack effect. Okay guys, this is a crack, so we need to set the starting point and the ending point of this crack. Okay, now this is good. Let's click on the effect like so, then go to chroma key here, select chroma key, then enable it, and you already have a nice key. So but let's make this to be more accurate. Drag this to clip all the grain and to make the crack more visible. So then to tweak this to your own taste. Okay, then click on it, then make it large a little, put it at the front of your hero like so. Now when you play this, you should have something like this. See that this is nice already. Then the next thing to do now is to add a smoke, because when you are doing a effect, and when you are doing an effect and you add a crack, there must be a smoke, like a dust, not really smoke but dust. Okay guys, now this is the dust effect, so we need to cut out the ending point and the starting point of this. So it seems that this starts pretty well, so we need to leave it like this. So what we do now is to key it out. Also just click on the effect, then come to chroma key here, select it, then enable it. For this you don't have to do anything, just leave it like this. Now click on the effect again, come down to adjustment, so we need to tweak the color. Now come to the last end here. Now we need to adjust the hue, which is the color, so to give this a color that match our scene. All right, this is nice. So what we do now is to play this, then we have a nice dusty effect. So click on the dust. Now come down to adjustment again. Now give it a little bit of temperature like so. So click on it again, go to cropping, then enable mask. Now drag the feather to 50%. All right, then click on the dust again. Now drag it to be a little bit bigger than the effect. So when you play this, you should like something like this, which is cool. So to frame this, we don't need to add a frame manually, but we can do it automatically by going to overlay like so. I downloaded a frame, cinematic frame, which is nice. Just click on it, then give it a frame that you like. So I'll give it a wide frame here, then I will drag this to the end of the shot like so to make it end to the same. Now when we play this, we have our finished effect, which looks like this. All right, and the next thing you need to do now is to cut some parts where the effect is out of the frame, so cut it like this, then save your footage. So if you like this effect, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.